Before joining ExxonMobil, the topic of safety was totally unknown to me.
I've always considered myself a fairly safe person until I started working at ExxonMobil. My own personal safety journey has definitely improved for the better or safer since I started at ExxonMobil 15 years ago.
Safety for me used to be something that I wouldn't really put a lot of active thought into. But looking back now, I think a lot like most normal people, it's not something that you're always usually conscious of all the time, but it's just something that's there in the background, just trying to keep yourself safe and, not really wanting to go out there and embarrass yourself by putting yourself into somebody else's situations. So really, you're more interested in your own safety and just kind of subconsciously on the side.
Before I joined ExxonMobil, I never really thought about safety. I used to think that being safe was only for major things, like avoiding a car accident or getting robbed in the street. I'd also believed that every individual should only take care of him or herself, and that way we would all win.
I've been working in ExxonMobil for 10 years. Throwback time in year 2004, when I firstly joined ExxonMobil. Similar to all of the employees, I was reiterated with two words: safety and control.
When I was in my country, it was normal for me to jump down the stairs or bumping people in the corridor. And the cuts, the falls, and even the hurts were just a normal thing that can happen every day and that I can forget with time.
Since that time, I've learned safety is always first, and I've also learned to take personal accountability for my actions, safe and unsafe. I've also definitely embedded and educated my children on safe behaviors. Even my 5-year-old will often say, "Safety first," and she does her own version of BBSOs by talking to people and telling them about their behaviors, whether they're safe or unsafe and why.
The difference for now would probably be that I'd like to really try to think of myself as an advocate for safety, just because I've gone a little bit extra in distance and I'm willing to really put myself in somebody's comfort zone. So I'm not really that worried about being shy or getting in somebody's way. If it's going to be the difference between me being safe, the other person being safe, or maybe even preventing somebody from being hurt, then it can make all the difference in trying to make sure that everybody's safe at the same time.
With ExxonMobil, I learned that safety is everybody's business, and we shouldn't just expect that everyone will be accountable for their own safety. If we can take care of ourselves and others, why not do it? Here I learned that even the smallest detail can compromise your safety and result in big consequences. So I try to keep that safety mindset all the time.
As you know, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. To me, safety is a long-term focus and benefit. You start creating it today, it tends to become habit with time, but it's easy. Just be alert and keep motivated. Finally, you will find safety is the only way for you to live on.
I joined the company and I started really to appreciate all the advice and recommendations that I am receiving from people, and I was even more happy to share them with others, inside of the office and outside of it. This became even more important when my daughter came to the world. Now I feel responsible about my own safety and about the other's safety as well, and we are all responsible.
It makes my heart happy to know she's educating others about safety, and to know that I've taught my children not only to think safely, but act safely as well.
What safety means to me is just that it's that little bit of extra caring that I think everybody should have. I mean, if you don't care that people around you aren't safe, then I think there's a little bit more that you could do just to make sure that you and everybody else around you should be able to do their day-to-day activities without worrying about getting hurt.
To me, safety means quality of life.
For me, safety now is a continuous journey that will never end. It is an attitude and it is a whole culture.